Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Jay Brown, and today I'll be talking about the other side of self-development and reasons and there are ways why we have not got to that peak that we want to. And you know that on the channel, your transformation is our concern. Please come with me as we go on a very long journey on why people do not get through with their goals and their aspirations and burn out in the middle of self-development. And this will be a very great journey as we go and shop for the things that we want. So sit down, relax, and come along. You know, most people feel that the struggle of life is about money, is about getting the things that you want for yourself. But they do not know that money is just a fraction of the equation, and getting yourself to that peak that you want, money has to be out of the question. Surviving a busy world can be very hard, so we have to do the things that we have to do very fast and beat time. In a world where everyone does exactly what you are doing, you want to stand out, you want to be that person that comes out with another kind of vibe. So we boil down into the act of self-development, and in this self-development, there are sides to self-development that we have not been really open to. As we all know that self-development can be very tasking. It can bring us to a state of isolation that would put us in a state of loneliness, and we will have to turn our backs on the things and the people we love just to be able to build ourselves to that person that we want to become.
Want you to be like them, or they want you to be them. So when you discover that you are unique, you are special, you are important, and you decide to become who you are and achieve what you were dreaming, loneliness is the result. And I say this many times, and in my books I write about this, that every true vision only has one believer first, and it's the person who have that vision.
Wow. And
that's what makes it lonely. But what attracts people to you is when you decide that you don't care if you're lonely, you're still going to pursue the vision.
That's right.
So it's the desire to use your aloneness properly that makes people come to you. You're no longer alone. And so I have been alone most of the time. I'm lonely now because a leader is always lonely because they are out front. There's no one out there with them. I want you to think about it. If you have everyone around you, then you're part of the crowd.
That's true.
So leaders they live a lonely life, but they chose that loneliness. And that's important. You have to choose to be alone if you're going to change the world. And every great leader in history, as you study them, they really found their true self when they was alone. You know, Moses was in the wilderness, Jesus Christ was in the desert, Paul went to the desert, you know. And so when you pursue something that is more important than the crowd, you end up leading the crowd.
Wow.
Someone said you cannot lead an orchestra unless you turn your back to the crowd. Think about it for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you're going to be the leader, you got to turn your back on the crowd, and then you can lead.
We'll be shut out from friends, families, loved ones, and the things that we once loved that gave us joy, bringing us into a state of loneliness and leaving us out from friends and families. Slowly, loneliness stoops down into frustration. Frustration of the fact that all the knowledge you have gathered are only known by you, and presently there are no results to show for the fact that you are doing exactly what you are doing. Your mind has transformed, but your body is still in the same state, and you can't really explain to anybody the way you feel. Many have turned back at this stage, and many have left their quest to be great because of the frustration that comes with loneliness. That brings us into stage 3. Stage 3 is the stage of depression. You slowly dive into depression when nobody's around to talk to, when nobody understands you. You are frustrated, you have done all you can, and there are no changes physically yet to where you are going. And then you start getting depressed, and slowly you dive from depression into oblivion, and people do not exactly know what is wrong with you, and people leave their self-development goals and go back into the crowd and into the world. But these are the times when you have to be strong, and you have to promise yourself that everything you want for yourself, you would get. I hope you guys have learned a lot from today's video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. We'll see you in another video. God bless you.
Hope you have been blessed. Please leave a like on this video, subscribe, leave a comment. I would be very glad to reply your comments. God bless you. See you in another video. Peace.